Are you leading? Well, are we in now?
I'm about to be. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Meandering Movie Podcast. We are in.
Why would you ask me that? But you know what's happening.
I know
That's why
what's
I'm
happening,
asking. Are you leading us in first?
but do you know what's happening?
I'm ready.
Welcome back to another bonus episode of the Meandering Movie Podcast. We are doing a bonus episode because we mistimed our 100th episode. The 100th episode will be coming soon. But in the meantime, we're doing a bonus episode. And in this bonus episode, we are doing a movie commentary for the movie Elf.
But we didn't want to do a boring commentary.
No, we
because
didn't want to do a
we're not funny
regular
enough.
one.
We decided we aren't funny enough people. So we thought to loosen, what's the word? Squeak the wheels?
Yeah.
Grease the wheels.
Yeah.
Loosen the cogs.
Oh God, I feel like we're such a because the way we're sitting on the couch with each other, this feels like how they do it in the YouTubes.
This is how they do it in the
We don't
YouTube.
usually sit like this.
We should have got we should have a camera set up. Yeah, because me and Gav decided we would be top tier comedy funny bands people, we thought we'd get inebriated for this viewing of Elf. And Gav's version of inebriation is a few casual beers. With
I'm
the
currently
boys.
drinking a tiramisu beer.
It looks very nice.
It's
Is it stout?
6.5%,
Porter?
It's yeah, it's a stout.
It's a tiramisu,
Tiramisu
stout.
with chocolate coffee flavored cream.
And
What have you done, Gary?
I've had 7 edibles.
Oh yay!
And they are
They're starting
at
kicking.
a rapid rate of knots, far quicker than I ever remember. They's ever hitting my tummy. We need to start watching the film.
Yep. So, so for you at home, get Elf set up on your streaming service or DVD. We're going to give you a lead-in.
Just very quickly before we do this lead in. Oh, we know we're doing it. We're in.
No, I'm just going to get the movie part set up. Cav, chill out.
Just very quickly.
Don't worry,
Gav,
I'll keep us on track.
We were trying to find this copy of Elf to watch, and we were like, oh, it's fine. We'll just watch it on Now TV, and it was plagued with adverts. So Gav was like, it's fine. I'll just pay for the boosted version. My God, what you paid for this and it had adverts. So then you had to pay for the boost, but not the ultra boost.
No, not the Ultra Boost, just the regular boost.
Just regular boost. Fucking mental.
Right.
The shitification of watching. Bring back Blockbuster, man.
Bring back DVDs and Blu-rays. They didn't go anywhere, but bring them back. So on your screen, you want to pause it when it says "Guy walked into a bar production." Have it paused there. That's where we're at, and we're going to all hit play at the same time. If you're watching the movie, if you're just listening to this without the movie, fair fucks, because we probably won't
Odd
end up
choice.
talking about the movie.
Odd choice, if I'm being honest.
I know, but I feel like the edibles is really going to take this movie away from you at some point. So it says Guy walks into bar production. I'm about to hit play. You're going to hit play at the same time with me. Gary's going to clap his hands for no reason whatsoever. Clap your hands. Yay! Ignore the clap. Now one.
No, wait. You need to do the clap when you press play.
But I can't press play and clap.
I'll clap.
Are you watching? Ignore the last clap. Get ready. When Gary claps this time,
Okay,
hit play.
wait. Already.
3, 2, 1, go. Right, the movie's now playing, everyone. We're in the movie. There's a book.
See, I remember the first time I watched this. I remember thinking,
God, I love him. What's his name again?
Michael Palin.
It's not Michael Palin.
What is his name?
Oh,
He's like a big actor.
it's mental I didn't have more stuff prepped and ready to go.
So like we do this every fucking
Bob
time.
Newhart. How the
This
fuck
is-
did we not know that's Bob Newhart?
This is loud as shit.
Do you want me to turn it down for you?
I can't hear anything.
Wait, you can't hear me or you can't hear the movie?
What?
Stop having both headphones on. Oh my God. Do you want me-
Keebler elves.
Wow, this is great little practical effects.
I was going to say, the fact this film starts here with all the practical effects and then goes to New York City and it's just like, and now it's just regular. We fucked our budget.
It's weird. Do you know what's weird? This is a Jon Favreau movie.
It's one of his first, right?
No, what are you talking about?
Did you turn these down? It's so loud. It's deafening.
I can turn it down. I don't know if it pauses the movie though. If it pauses the movie, we're fucked. Because then we have to start all over. Right? Do you want us? We could do the movie part again and
I'll
start.
make it work. I'll make it work.
Okay. Do you want me to turn it down?
No.
Do you want me to try and turn it down?
It's fine.
Okay. We're at the same level volume wise. I'm fine. Is is where the story begins, everyone.
That picture of him.
There we go. A film by Jon
That
Favreau.
picture of him was terrible.
That's
it was
what I
such
said.
A fat picture of
A
him.
film by Jon Favreau.
I'm not talking about the Jon Favreau. I'm saying the little drawing of him was a little fat neck.
Forgot
It
that
loses the
James
neck
Caan
completely.
is in this movie. I love James Caan.
What an intro to the film. We didn't talk about fucking shit. I just complained about how bad it is.
This is what it's going to be for the next 90 minutes.
Zoe Deschanel.
What was the first movie? So the first movie that he directed was Made.
Who the fuck is Daniel Tay?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is Edward Asner?
So this is
Also, why has that puffin got 4 eyes? That always fucks me off. And antennas.
This is the second movie that Jon Favreau directed. But
What's the first? Iron Man.
No, it was Made. Do you not hear what I'm talking?
It's so loud!
Look, I can try and turn it down.
No, it's too late. It's too late. We're in. We're locked in.
Mine's fine. I can hear fine. Why is yours so loud? Well, I just realized because you're fucking animals, you're just going to be like. Maybe you could. The subtitles are on. You could do it without the sound.
I'm having a very good time.
Okay, good. I'm gonna have some more of my tiramisu beer because I'm such a fucking.
Yeah, why is this thing got? It always annoys me that it's meant to be like a puffin, but it looks more like an alien, right?
You know, it's maybe puffins look like that in Christmas.
No,
time.
I think it's because it's a model and they've just put 2 eyes on either side of its head.
And the eyes are like going back
But
and
then
forth.
when it faces forward, you can see both sets of eyes.
So it's like the six-eyed fish from The
Yeah,
Simpsons.
it always looks fucking horrible. This is a long intro credit.
Yeah, they don't do them as long anymore.
Oh, there we go.
2003, this movie came out. Over 10 years ago, this movie came out.
Is it 10? No, 20 years ago.
It came out 2003. It's 2024. That's
20 years.
oh my god, it's 20
Fucking
years.
hell. Ancient.
I feel massive at your high school, everyone.
I mean, I gotta say, at least the colors are absolutely popping off in this scene.
In this dark room.
I mean, popping off at me.
That baby's not as cute as your baby.
He'll be dead now, right? 20 years.
What, your baby?
No, that one.
No, why would that baby be dead now?
Because this is an old film.
It's 20 years.
You just said the same thing. It's an old film.
The kid would be in his 20s.
Oh.
I don't remember much about this movie. I know that you don't like this movie.
Yeah, sorry. We should while nothing's happening. How do people? Sorry, really quickly. How do people do these? I maybe it's just because I'm one of these people that once a film's on, I'm like I get so sucked into it. Even if I don't enjoy it, I'm like, oh, I'm watching this now. But who's that? Who's that actor?
God.
He's a big name.
This is just going to be me looking up every actor for you.
That's Santa Claus. Look what he's taking. Is he got a doll or is he taking 1,000 candy canes with him?
He's taking the candy canes.
There were so many candy
The
canes.
cast in this fucking movie. Where's
Santa Claus must be diabetic.
Oh, God. Edward Asner plays Santa.
Oh, that's Edward Asner. I know Edward Asner's face, but I didn't know that was his name.
Oh, I forgot Mary Steenburgen's in this. I like
There
Mary
he is.
Steenburgen. Oh, yeah, so the baby sneaks into his sack. I was like, did he steal the
sneaks
baby?
into He doesn't steal the baby. What the fuck was I saying before that?
Do you know that Lord of the Rings had to walk so this movie could run? It's like-
How?
What?
How?
Because they're doing the forced perspective stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's the same like the camera. And
It's the
stuff
same
like that.
trick.
Yeah. So like they've built different size sets for
I gotta
Santa.
say, it's such a good trick because I didn't even clock that
Yeah.
that's what's happened.
So
Yeah,
Santa's
yeah,
on a
yeah.
different set from the elf actors because the elf actors are all regular height, and then they're just doing the forced perspective. See, because those are just regular people. They're not that little people aren't regular people, but you know,
Was they like twins? Those two?
yeah.
Like, is that on purpose?
Why not? Yeah, you can't have twins in this. I love that Bob Newhart is this old forever.
Why did Bob Newhart decide to be like just so nervous in this entire role as well?
Because that's just Bob Newhart. That's his entire shtick.
How'd they do this trick?
Forced perspective.
What about that one?
Forced perspective. How many times? It's really good,
Imagine
isn't
being
it?
that kid and then every year being like, we should watch out because I've got my 5-second cameo. What's he up to? Look up what that boy on the tricycle's doing.
God, it's going to take forever to find him. Oh, there's so many good actors that I've
list.
forgotten in this. There's so many that are going to come up that you get to find
Christmas
out about.
cheer. For all to hear.
I'm not finding this kid.
You're not looking hard enough.
There are 70 people you want me to look through. Oh, God, here he comes. The worst fucking comedy actor of all time.
Will Ferrell?
Oh, I hate him so much. I like this movie, but I don't like Will Ferrell.
See, of all of it, I'm not a big fan of that's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about.
The Meandering Movie Podcast.
I'm not a big fan of this film, yeah. For years, I know it's kind of like an absolute favorite, but I'm really not a big fan of it. I feel like I think it just kind of got swept up in like, oh, it's the most, everyone's favorite, so everyone loves it. Whereas I've always just felt like it's fine.
I think, because what age would you have been when this came out? 2003?
11, 12?
So was this movie
No,
just maybe
11. No, I should have been like, maybe just at the edge of it.
Because I remember I saw this in the cinema and I was gaga for it.
How old were you?
I mean, you're 30, what age are you?
33.
Well, I'm 2 years younger than you, so I'd have been like 9, 10. But do you know what I love? At the same time I'm watching Elf, I'm also watching movies like The Thing and Alien and like Texas Chainsaw. But I remember loving it, but it's because this movie's so quotable. So as a kid,
Did this come out after or before Anchorman?
Before. I'm taking a guess on that, but I think it came out before. Yeah, Anchorman came out 2013. Elf came out, so this came out 10 years before Anchorman.
Did it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's mind-boggling to me.
Because Will Ferrell doesn't age much.
Right? He looks exactly the same.
His toys are so shit. We need to also make
Yeah,
sure
look, there's Monopoly.
we need to make sure we talk about the movie at some point.
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
way,
yeah. Not just everything surrounding the film.
but yeah, you don't like this movie.
Not a big fan of it. I find it, however, that's what I was saying. The one thing I do like about this film is I think Will Ferrell's like dumbness is he kind of comes across as like quite earnest. I
Endearing.
think it's one of his better performances, funnily enough.
But I feel the more it goes on, the more insufferable it becomes.
Yeah,
which is every Will Ferrell performance.
85 Etch a Sketches is like
I
a
think
good number, right?
Yeah, but the slave labor, that's they do a lot more.
How many do you need to make? 1,000 in a day? You couldn't make 1,000 Etch a Sketches in a day.
I can't do 1,000 of anything in a day.
I don't think I could make a single Etch a Sketch in a day.
Well, yeah, if you had the parts, I think you could figure it out. But once you figured it out, you'd be good to go. I think you could do 1,000 in a week.
No way could you make 1,000 Etch a Sketches.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
It seems pretty
Somebody
easy.
asked me last night if you, it might be my favorite question, and I'm going to bring it up at Christmas. So you can take this to your family as well, gang. If you had to do penalty shootouts against like the average Premier League goalkeeper, how many shots?
David Seaman.
Yeah, David Seaman at his height. How many? That's a good gag. How many goals do you think you could get past the average Premier League goalkeeper?
How many shots have I got?
Well, it's 10. This is how anti-football Gav is. You get 10 shots.
You get 10 shots at penalties?
I think so.
Wait, so when like someone gets kicked in the box and they fall down, they get 10 chances to shoot into the goal?
No, I'm talking the penalty, the at the end penalties.
Because I was going to say, anytime I've seen a football game, they didn't take.
If you get one penalty, you get one penalty at the end. So you got 10 shots.
Oh, so after they've done like the extra time golden goal
extra
thing.
time, this is going to win the game, right?
They
But
get 10
all
chances.
ignoring all that, you're not.
Football is endless.
You're not in this. You're not in that worrying about that. You just have to get. How many goals do you think you could get past a
None.
Premier League? You don't think you get a single
No.
one?
Do you know why? Because I wouldn't fucking like to get the ball from where it is to the goal. It wouldn't go.
So the two guys that were on the quiz team were like, I reckon 1 to 2. They were like, being generous, we think 1 to 2. I was like, well, I think it's more than 1 to 2. I genuinely think, because I think all I would have to do is walk up to that ball and fucking
yeah, that's how your eyes feel right now.
fucking exactly. I've tried to not watch this, but to be honest, everything happening over here is nuts as well.
Oh god. Yeah, see, I can see your eyes keep focusing on the computer over here.
I reckon you walk up to the ball, you absolutely twat it. You're going to get 4 or 5 of them in.
Against like a top tier penalty goal guy, though.
Yeah, but how much of a penalty is hitting the ball and how much of it is psychology? You think about that.
Yeah, but I don't.
Penalties, you're thinking. They're thinking where you're going to hit the ball, yada, yada, yada.
Again, here's my main problem. The ball isn't going to go in the direction of the fucking net.
Yeah, I know, but if you're telling me you don't think you can just fucking blast a ball
It's
into
weird
a
that Will
rough-
Ferrell probably had to lie in a child for that moment.
You don't think you could punt a football at full force? At a
I
goal?
could punt
in the average.
I could punt a football at full force, not in the direction it has to go. I've never been able to do
I'm
that.
expecting 5 of my balls to go flying over the net. I only need 5 of them to be on target.
I'm expecting.
The thing is, I reckon 2 of them he's going to try and save and get whacked in the face with a full force football.
Look at that force perspective.
Look at that force perspective. Stop trying to make me talk about the film.
Oh, no. That's the whole point we're here. Stop talking about penalty shootouts.
Fucking headphones are a nightmare.
Do you want to swap headphones?
No, I'm committed.
I gave you the comfy ones.
I can't hear you now. I put them on.
No. That defeats the purpose.
Anyway, I reckon I could smash 4 goals, 4 penalty kicks.
Do you know what's funny is literally Audio Boy last night was like, hey, make sure you test everything out before you go. And I tested everything except the volume.
Which is arguably one of the most important things.
My volume's fine, to be fair. I can hear, I can watch, and I
Look at
can
him
talk.
running. Look at this maniac.
Great little set.
It's a great little set.
Great. That as well. Those little things are
These
cool.
little things I love. I'm obsessed with these. I don't understand the I don't know if this is like a reference to a Christmas thing in America. But this Kentucky Fried Chicken Santa Claus thing is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, why is the snowman Colonel Sanders from KFC?
Yeah, I don't get it. Is this a thing though? Is this like a thing in America? Like Father Christmas Snowman?
Do you think that's the snowman that Michael Keaton became in...
Michael Keaton. Michael Caine.
No, it's Michael Keaton. Remember he gets killed and then
Or
turned
Michael Keaton from
Batman.
No.
Yeah.
Ronan Keaton.
No, Ronan Keaton's from fucking Boyzone, is he not? I'm talking about the Michael Keaton Batman when he played a snowman.
Ronan Keaton.
Ronan Keaton did the song "Love Is a Roller Coaster."
Yeah, Love is a Roller Coaster.
That's not Michael Keaton. Fucking Will Ferrell is so tall. He's a good-looking Santa. Oh no, the way you looked at me there. Let me tell you, people, the audience at home, if you're listening, the look Gary gave me was one of, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or where I am.
This was a look of maybe those last 2 were a mistake.
Oh, you shouldn't have done the last 2.
The 5 I could have got away with.
You had 5. Why did you then go up to 7?
Peep
Oh,
Show.
I love the TV show Peep Show. Shout out to my friend Ryan, who also loved the TV show Peep Show.
Is that what a peep show is as well? Like if you were a Christmas child and you'd been brought up everything's Christmas 100%, do you really think the one thing you'd keep in your mind would be the word peep show means you can have a look at your presents before Christmas? You probably would, right? If you're that naive.
Yeah, if you're that naive. But the mum and dads know that a Peep Show is... Wait, he's on the naughty list?
His dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
In
kind of...
fairness, this man
James Caan.
would get slaughtered now. Get the CEO fucking murderer in and get him wrecked.
Wow, what a topical reference.
What a topical reference! He's turning back a nun.
He's a businessman, you know, he's got to make money.
I tell you what's really weird. Everyone else in this, I know it's because of the edibles, right? Everyone else in this film, so far, I'm like, yeah, I can deal with it. It's Will Ferrell, Edward Hazard. All the elves look little, but they're elves. James Caan just there was like a demon.
Well, that's,
He's the only person that's looked that insane.
I mean, that's kind of what James Caan was. He was a bit of a demon. Oh, Bob Newhart is just the best. I think he's the best part of this movie.
It's a shame he's not in it more.
Yeah. It's a
Because
shame.
he's also the most like, oh, look, he's hugging that little doll. Of
He's hugging that child. Do you know what's weird is they got Elijah Wood in to do all the short people stuff. He's just like, no, I was a hobbit. Like they got, no, I'm not small.
No,
Like,
you're
no,
an elf.
They're like, Elijah, shush, come in.
Oh, I need to piss a storm.
Oh, already?
It's fine. Let it run. I'll be 2 minutes.
Of course I'm going to let it run.
Or you can just let the people listen to the film. It's fine.
Oh, while you're up, you can maybe get me another beer. Oh, he's dancing. Oh, you said you were going to dance. You doing all right? Do you think you could, no, go to the toilet first at least.
What do you want?
Just an Amstel, please. Oh, but it's the big whale.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Thank you.
This is part of watching a film with the Meandering Movie Boys. They have to let us.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to piece it. Well, you've not even drank that much. Is this what the edibles do to you? Oh, no. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're left alone to watch a movie with me. Listen to this. Yeah. That's the sound of Christmas. That's a tasty beer. I think I could do this. I honestly believe I think I could traverse high, snowy mountains like this. I wouldn't walk like that, though. Is this what New York is like? I've never been. You can tell I'm trying to fill time, aren't you? Imagine you just ran up and kicked the raccoon. I don't like they've gone handheld for this section. You peed already?
I'm forcing him out. Come back.
I'm just talking about how it's weird they've gone handheld all of a sudden. Because
Well, it's because that raccoon's not there, right? Surely.
they've clearly wandered into the woods and found a raccoon and then just decided, right, just film whatever you can get.
Just film. Does that raccoon puppet come back? Is there not a gag where like he gets attacked by a raccoon later?
We'll have to wait and find out because I don't remember. When was the last time you saw this movie?
Oh, years.
Same. I've not watched it in years.
But I feel like I have a distinct memory of a point where like out of the blue that raccoon attacks him again.
That could be one of those.
But it also feels like a really like almost too surreal a joke for this film.
Oh, great song.
Hannah fucking loves this song. Pennies from heaven, shooby dooby.
It's a great tune. This whole bit is great.
This is great. But
Yeah.
then the best bits of this film are the bits where nobody else knew they were in a fucking film.
Yeah. Also the great part, the best part about this character is when he's just earnestly being like doofy like this,
Ravioli.
like taking everything. He's almost like an alien that's been dropped into, like, into the regular life. I think
that's the funniest workers they could have possibly got as well. It's so good.
fair fucks to Jon Favreau. The editing in this movie is spot on for the jokes.
Because this guy didn't know he was being filmed, did he?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Jon Favreau, when he was doing, was it Slackers and stuff? Like, all of that was very, like, run and gun guerrilla style filmmaking. So maybe he just brought that into this. So just like, fuck it, let's just go out and film, see what happens.
How many bits of chewing gum would you eat?
Oh, I'm really trying to be like, hey, here's fun movie, interesting stuff. And you're like, how many bits of chewing gum could you eat?
How many bits of chewing gum would you eat off the...
None. Zero. Because I'm not a fucking animal. I'm not a feral animal. That's your brain right now. That's your brain.
If I was paying you £1,000 for each bit of chewing gum that you ate off the side of a New York subway.
I'm not going to reveal, but I know how much money you have, and you don't have £1,000 to give.
I'm a billionaire in this situation.
On this scenario, you're a billionaire. Okay, I'm going to eat 10 pieces of gum.
Is that it? At that point, surely you want to just go. You do it like 100, right?
I mean, I suppose I could fit more than 10 in.
I think you're 1,000. I'd probably do the same as Buddy there. I'd be just like.
You're not going to get that many in, though.
I think I could get most of them in. I find it mind-boggling that people actually work in the Empire State Building.
Yeah, I guess I've never considered that before. That there's like offices in there that people work in.
Do you reckon they're really expensive?
I mean, yeah, I can imagine to rent out an office is stupid. It's going to be some like law firm or something, or maybe like a health insurance like CEO lives and works there. Well, not anymore anyway. They got gunned down. Or the worrying thing is with you and edibles and me drinking, we're going to say some hellish things.
That's a really bad shit.
And I'm going to have to bleep some stuff, aren't I? I thought you weren't to drink beer on this stuff. I thought you weren't going to drink beer on this stuff. You said you didn't drink beer when you had this stuff. You opened it, so now you want to drink it? Yeah. That's fair. I love James Caan. What's your favourite James Caan performance? Oh, there you go, your headphones.
I'm going to say Elf.
Elf is your favourite James Caan performance?
Well, I can't think. What else has he done?
I was going to say Mean Streets, but that's Harvey Keitel. Wait, oh, was it?
Oh, we fucking suck. we fucking suck, mate.
Wait, is it James Caan that's in Mean Streets? I love how I didn't press on James Caan, I pressed on Will Ferrell. Thief.
Thief.
I was thinking of Thief. Misery?
Yeah, I like Misery. Misery's great.
The Godfather movies?
No, I don't. You know, I've never seen them.
Yes, you have.
I've never seen The Godfathers. I've told you this so many times.
Oh, yeah, it's Audio Boy that's seen them.
That's what's her name? Amy Sedaris, right?
No, that's not Amy Sedaris. What are you talking about?
What's her name? It's from BoJack Horseman, the actress.
Oh, there's too many for me to know.
No, but the cat.
The cat. Oh, why are you asking? I've never watched BoJack Horseman. Stop asking me to look up people. Yeah, Amy Sedaris is in BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, that's who the fuck.
Oh, that is Amy Sedaris. Holy fuck!
I know some things.
That is it. Well, I'll give you that one. I'll step down. I'll shut up.
I don't know what like.
I used to sing this every year, hoping my dad would show up. He never did,
Yeah, no wonder.
because I sang this song from Elf. I think I went to see this movie in the cinema with my granddad.
Amy Sedaris. Was this an SNL like?
No,
This wasn't. It was Jon
No.
Favreau. Sorry, I mean, we know this. I'm talking piss.
we've talked about
But you know what this
already.
feels like?
Feels
This
like
feels
an-
like one of those SNL movies that they were like, wouldn't it be a good gag for an SNL sketch? 5 minutes that we have to fill of SNL airtime where an elf comes to Christmas. He's like,
Yeah, this feels like it would have been a sketch of
just
like elf kid shows up to real life. Because to be fair, that would be a great sketch.
Yeah.
Because that whole like montage at the beginning, that's a sketch.
yep.
Like when he gets to New York. Have you ever noticed that security guards in New York were always so well dressed? Like they had their own like suits and everything. What other kind of jobs do you get where you get a nice suit like that?
I think if you Empire State Building, anything.
No, but like when you like hotels and stuff, and like the people outside who are security, they have like the big nice outfits. Fucking, that is such a good physical gag.
It's very good. It's
Also,
very good.
New York in this movie looks so perfect.
Yeah, it
Like
does.
the way
Very
it
Christmassy.
looks, like the Christmassy look to it. I like that. I feel like that pea brought you back to life a wee bit.
I don't mind. I mean, you can't see what I'm seeing.
Yeah, what do you say? Oh, I thought that was Amy Sedaris again. She's everywhere.
Jesus fuck, Gav. Not all white people look the same, mate. It's 2024. You can't be saying stuff like that.
Again, these montages of just him interacting are
This is
great.
fucking around.
These are
but they're some of the
great.
best bits of the film. Like,
It's when it starts to like try and have a message and a theme. You're just like, ugh, fuck off. Shout out to that guy who looks like you.
does look like me. I can't even get annoyed. That's
You got Elijah Wood to do that as well.
very good cutaway gag. Just his face.
Do you know what's mad is that to go out in general life with you is like spending time with Elf. Because
No,
this
it's
is what you're
not.
like.
I'm not like this
This
at
is-
all.
Obviously, you understand things, but what I mean is like you're just so like big and expressive, and everyone is aware that you're around. Because I keep saying this, people think you turn up for the podcasts, like who you are. This is just you all the time. I maybe turn myself up, but
You definitely turn yourself
but
up.
you're just this 24/7.
Yeah, it's good.
You phone me at 10 o'clock at night, and you're just this
Switched
like
on.
this level.
Oh, he's got him. Where is the snow?
I love this character so much.
What's annoying, right? Here's the thing. I came into this to be like, nah, I'm not a big fan of this film. And then
You're-
all I can say, sequence after sequence, is like, yeah, fair play. These sequences are pretty good.
See, you're
actually.
having fun.
How many good sequences before? But then you get these moments. You get these moments that are just like
But these
so fucking crammed down my throat.
But that's because of TikTok and social media where people, these are the clips that people use. This is the clip that we're going to use to promote this podcast when we're doing it. Yeah, Santa's coming to town. Remember that bit? Remember that bit you've seen too many times? See this guy on the left here? This is what I'm like at work. I hate everyone, I'm miserable, and I want you to get the fuck away with me and get on with your job. That's what I'm like at work.
Wow.
Here she is, blonde Zooey Deschanel.
I know. Such a weird look for Zooey Deschanel.
Pre-New
Is she
Girl.
naturally blonde?
Yeah, no, in real life she's not blonde. This is pre-New Girl and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Good show. Nas turned me on to New Girl.
What?
Nas turned me on to New Girl. She's like, watch this. And I was like, okay.
Watch the especially the original New Girl is very good.
Like the first couple of seasons, brilliant.
Like so tight.
The more it goes on, it's not great, but
Well, it as with most things, I think we spoke about this plenty of times, but it like
diminishing returns.
it's the Flanderization, right? Like things just you watch something and then the characters start becoming less and less about. They become these one-note gags.
It's also the thing that like they were too old in the beginning because they're all 30 at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to season 9, it's like these people are 38 and they're still living in an apartment together and getting up to hijinks, and you're like, this doesn't work.
That's actually a very I'd never thought about that. Like, you're a group of 40-somethings.
Yeah.
And you still have to find reasons why these people are just stuck in this flat
Apartment
together.
hanging out, yeah. Even when they get married and stuff, they're still like coming back around to the apartment. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Ho ho ho! Stop it! This is gonna be. I can't edit this. I could only bleep. Oh, I forgot my notepad.
We're a travesty, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave you with Gary while
We're
I
a
go
travesty.
I'm gonna go get my
All right,
notepad.
I'll vamp. I'm taking control.
You vamp.
Will Ferrell looks hench in this film. He looks like a looming lurch, Frankenstein-looking motherfucker. I don't think I've ever been in a toy stop that looks this
I'm back.
well put together.
That's
Even
because-
pre-Elf going
That's
Elfie.
because we don't live in America.
But do they do it in America? Do they go this ham?
Again, this is like the picturesque cinematic version, you know?
Scorsese likes it when the city itself is a character.
Are you going to shit on Scorsese again?
No, I did that last
did that last
episode. I ain't going to
episode.
say nothing about Scorsese.
Do you know what's funny is I only use this notepad for the podcast, and I've got the movie Monsters that we talked about like a couple of episodes ago. Do you want to talk about Pennywise? We didn't talk about that last time.
It's the red, white, and
Oh,
green.
there she
Pennywise.
is. Is it uncouth if I say the word MILF?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
How tiny is that little fella?
What, the kid?
He's tiny.
He's a child. What do you
no,
expect?
he's like a tiny little boy.
No, he's a regular-sized child.
No, he's
Yes.
not. He's teeny tiny.
His dinner is plastic, though. It looks fake.
He's tiny.
Why is he so New York?
No, he's tiny.
He's regular-sized.
He's not a regular
I
size guy.
promise you he's regular-sized.
No fucking way.
Fucking James Caan was a hunk.
Gav, stop trying to.
No,
you please.
I'm not fucking with you.
That little boy is like 11, 12 years old
Uh-huh.
and is tiny.
He's regular-sized.
He's not regular size.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen at home, could you please comment and tell Gary when you're listening to this, if you're listening to this,
That
please be
kid's
listening to
tiny.
this, that the kid is regular-sized.
That's an underdeveloped 11-year-old.
Do you think anyone will make it all the way through this with us?
Oh, absolutely not. I'd be surprised if you've made it this far. This is already too much podcast that if I was listening to this,
We're
30
half an
minutes,
hour in.
This is more than I give people credit
Ladies
for.
and gentlemen,
on a
if you're
regular
this far,
episode.
you still have an hour to go. Parachute out, please.
I think what's funny about it is because it's like you're right. You're trying to keep us on track here, right?
Oh, wait, I hate this scene. Because it's just, yeah.
You're trying to keep us on track. We have a focal point, but for the love of fuck, I feel like I've got less things. I feel like where we have a normal episode, we can talk about something. I feel like I'm even more like, even though we have this film
You're
playing,
unhinged.
I'm unhinged. I can't. I feel like I can't keep.
Shall
track
we
of-
shall we talk about the fact that it's weird to have a woman showering scene where the guy's in the like place with her? This is a weird scene to put in a movie like this, I feel.
But then because he's a child, like normal, he's like an elf.
But I just...
What I think's weird is it took her up to that point to be like, oh, somebody's singing with me. When he's not...
I don't know, sometimes you got the water on it and you're singing. It's like, sometimes I've struggled to hear if like someone knocks on the door. Like if Nas knocks on the door to be like, hey Gav, I'm like, what?
Douche. What a dick. I don't mind that scene.
I just think it's a weird scene to have in the movie. Like a showering scene. In like a kid's Christmas movie.
You know why though, right? Because it's Zooey Deschanel.
Because Jon Favreau's a horny monster.
At least it's not Tarantino. Imagine Tarantino directed this.
Ugh, I hate him so much.
There would have just been a prolonged sequence there of Zooey Deschanel cleaning her feet.
Yeah, while he's singing. And she's got a toothbrush and she's like scrubbing the gunk out between her toenails.
The one thing I will say about the characterization of Buddy the Elf is that, yeah, like, he's meant to be this, like, oh, he's normal. He's like, he's naive, he's youthful, he's young. But he kind of comes across as just, like, mentally unwell.
It's what they say about in Tropic Thunder, like, you never go full,
Yeah.
It's a thin line, he's
You think
balanced.
he's skirting it right?
Yeah. I think he skirts it enough. Because it's like you said earlier, he is endearing.
All them children,
Uh-huh.
normal.
Yeah.
That one little kid,
That kid was so normal.
he was tiny. It looked like he was superimposed in the film.
I wanted that Lego set. I don't know
It's not
why.
a Lego set, is it? It's he's made it from Lego bits.
But then surely after this, they must have made that.
I don't think they did actually. I think Lego didn't bring out like the place Lego places for a long time.
It's weird that he can't build an Etch-a-Sketch fast, but he can do a Mona Lisa in Etch-a-Sketch. I also don't know how to say
Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch.
But I think that's it. Like the gag is that he did 85 in a day, which is insane, but it's still more than anyone else could do, right?
What department store has a fucking locker room with showers?
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Like in a gym.
I thought you were
sure.
about to say a present, like a ribbons bit. I was gonna say John Lewis has one of them, but yeah, it's crazy that they've got like a full workout section.
Yeah, they've got a full like locker room. I get the locker room part, but shower? Like, what are you doing that you need a shower at your fucking department store?
I don't understand why this boss who hated him not 24 hours ago, who thought he was a
yes,
fucking
no-
scumbag, is now like, hey,
Confiding in
hey,
him.
Buddy the Elf, you're the one guy I'm going to speak to about this.
That's a really long code word.
It's far too long. Too many words.
Code word should be like job stealer or
Eagle.
eagle eye.
What's the age difference between Zooey Deschanel and Will Ferrell?
Why would I know that?
You're the one looking up stuff.
Yeah, because you keep asking me to.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue to ask you things.
Well, let me finish this beer and then I'll look it up for you, prick.
It does feel, I think, Will Ferrell was consistently giving himself very young.
I would just
very
like to
attractive.
apologize. I don't know why I got so angry at you there for that. I just started calling you a prick. I don't know where that came from.
These are very funny shots as well. Just these like reaction shots of Will Ferrell getting angrier.
Okay, so Zooey Deschanel was born in 1980. Will Ferrell was born in 1967. You do the math.
24 years.
There you go. Yeah, but their connection in this is not like a romantic one, is it? I can't
Not
remember.
romantic?
Is it
I
not
feel
just
like they do. They have a kid at the end.
Do they?
I feel like they
That's wild if that's what happens. How'd you like to be dead? What an escalation.
do. I feel like to be dead.
Just so everyone at home is aware, the tiramisu beer was really nice, or the tiramisu stout was really nice.
Also, yeah, don't call me a prick. I asked you something about the film, you fucking asshole. It was the most on track I've been the entire night.
But you weren't on track enough to respond to something I said 8 minutes ago. How are you feeling right now with your edibles?
A lot.
The beer's probably not going to help.
Oh, it's fine. The beers are fun.
The Subway we had will help.
I think this is the problem. I think I'm like I had like a first batch of
Yeah.
hitting me hard, and now the Subway's reached my stomach as well, and it's kind of ebbed off a bit.
So then once that's processed, it's going to
Oh,
come.
once it's processed, things are gonna go.
By that point, the movie will be over, and then I'll just be stuck with
Then
you.
you're gonna deal with me.
I think at that point, I'll just record an ancillary thing and just let you go and see what comes from it. Don't forget, there's a video you want to record later on.
Oh, I can't do that now. Are you crazy?
This is the best time to do it.
Do you know what the video is gonna be? Did I
What?
tell you what the video is gonna be?
Well, no, because we might not do the video, so we should.
That's fine. I can say it. No one's listening at this point.
I wish you would buy me out like clothes like that. Hey, it's Amy Sedaris.
It's Amy Sedaris.
I love how that's never come with this thing.
I feel like we had this fight about Amy Sedaris in something else,
I feel like we fight about Amy Sedaris a lot.
like a not normal amount. Because you refuse to believe me when I'm right about Amy Sedaris being in things.
I feel it's sad that guy on the left couldn't do enough pull-ups for that scene, so he had to give up. And now he's gone.
It's one guy doing pull-ups.
James Caan probably spent a lot of time in police stations, do you think? James Caan strikes me as a man who did an intense amount of cocaine when he was young.
I feel like James Caan did an intense amount of cocaine in this film.
Well,
to get
during the
through it.
making of this film. It's like Jeremy and Irons during Dungeons and
Jeremy
Dragons.
and Irons. Did he actually do a bunch of crack? Or were you just gagging?
Have you seen his performance?
No, I haven't
That's
seen
a
that.
crack-filled performance. Anyone who's seen the 2000 movie Dungeons and Dragons starring Marlon Wayans and Jeremy and Irons, he did an intense amount of crack cocaine.
Like, I know Marlon Wayans was obviously like a big hit at that point.
I like Scary Movie and
Scary
stuff.
movies, but
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, what was there anything he was casted right in? Like, I can't think of a single, even Scary Movie he was miscast.
I've never seen a good Marlon Wayans movie. There we go. That's my answer
That
to your.
answers the question perfectly. Like, is there anything he's in?
Hey, it's Jon Favreau, the
It's Jon
director.
Favreau.
This is the thing I hate directors doing: casting themselves in their own movie.
Yeah, but then Jon Favreau gets a pass.
Why?
He's better than Shyamalan's
I mean, yeah, because Jon Favreau can act.
or Tarantino.
Oh, Tarantino's pathetic. The only two directors.
This is a good scene. I like this bit.
The only two directors who are allowed to cast themselves in movies are Jon Favreau and oh God, I'm so burpy. What's his name? Your man who did Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
The only two people who can cast themselves.
See, it's one of these weird ones as well, where again, for some reason, Buddy the Elf is now just like more mentally incapable than he was scenes. You know what I mean? The last like 20 minutes.
Yeah, like his childness goes up and down.
Yeah.
Depending on the scenario. Does your mic go closer to your face?
What do you mean? I
Just
sat up a bit more.
because I feel like I can see me coming through, but I can't really see you coming through on the sound waves.
I'm not talking right now, but I'm talking now. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, if you're talking at that level, it's fine. But when you're kind of like quietly murmuring, that doesn't help me.
All right, I'll stop quietly. murmuring. Fuck, I'm sorry. She's dead now.
No, she's not. Stop thinking every child is dead. So bleak.
All these child actors died,
All
man.
these- before Will Ferrell and James Caan. Is James Caan still alive? What if we've been watching this whole time and he's dead?
It's a
James
boy.
Caan. Oh, he died 2022.
Did he?
Oh, James Caan's dead.
Oh yeah, wait, because of the misery. I remember this now.
He was 82. Oh, I'm sad now. We should turn this off and mourn James Caan.
I know I'm 7 edibles deep, right?
Uh-huh.
And I am fully understanding that my perception of reality is tenuous at best.
Uh-huh.
And I also understand that I say this and you can't really, you'll be like, well, it's because you ate 7 edibles. And I know that. So I'm not so far gone that I know that it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm copus mentis.
Sure. But
James Caan is the only person in this entire film that is hellish to look at.
do you know what I think it is?
Everyone else, I'm getting a complete pass on. Everyone else looks like themselves. Yeah, they're a bit like twisted because of James Caan's got 2 heads right now.
It's the hair.
It's the hair.
The
It's
hair is unnerving. It looks real and fake.
Oh, here's that tiny little kid again.
No, he's gigantic.
He's minuscule.
Well, this is the scene that everyone loves because he has the spaghetti with the sweets.
That boy has not had enough calcium.
To be fair, this is your diet.
Do you think Will Ferrell did this? Nah, it's like what, 1, 2, 3 cuts?
No, he's got a pipe that it's going down, surely. This is your diet, by the way. It's just carbs, Coca-Cola, and sweets.
Christopher Walken would have done that.
Why would Christopher Walken have done that?
Christopher Walken would have, if Christopher Walken was Elf, Christopher Walken would have absolutely fucking smashed that 2-liter bottles of Coke. Christopher Walken would have guzzled it.
I just love the idea of Christopher Walken just downing a 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola.
Oh, Gav, I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely losing it again.
Do you know what else we can lose it? This child is the most New York child that's ever lived.
He's
Look at him.
tiny. It's
He
'cause
looks
he's so
like
little.
he looks like a gangster who's gonna like fucking knock off.
He does look like he should be in a Scorsese film.
He's gonna knock a mob member off. That's what it's like when Audio Boy comes over. They just stay forever.
I want to see this kid.
Why has she made so many cookies?
Yeah, she's really gone ham considering it's.
She's gone John
No,
Hamm.
he made the cookies because they've just got back and they're like,
Oh,
it was,
he
it was
made
Buddy.
everything. I was like, what's this woman up to that she's making this many cookies?
Here's the question for it: what are the rules around Buddy?
Oh, should we enjoy the burping scene? Everyone loves the burping scene.
I reckon I could burp for this long. How long
Please-
is this burp?
Please don't try. Are those olives on the table?
Because that's not a full burp. That's not Will Ferrell that did that. I think I could do. Right, hold on.
No.
Yeah.
No, the scene's over now. We don't need it.
Ready? Ladies and
No.
gentlemen.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just going to
and
bleep
podcast
this out.
listeners.
I'm going to bleep this out. I'm not.
Don't you
I'm
dare
not,
bleep out
I am
what I'm
not
about
leaving
to do.
your burp in our movie commentary.
Gavin, don't you fucking dare.
No.
This is about to be a masterpiece.
No, it's not.
If you're impressed by it, will you at least leave it in? If it reaches a point where even you are like,
But if it's sad, I'm bleeping it. If it's like
yeah,
a
you
really-
know what? That's fine. I'll allow that. If it's a sad burp, because I know fine well it's not
To
going
be
to
fair,
be a
he's just
sad
tucking
burp.
him in, so this is the perfect time. While he tucks
Okay,
him in,
wait,
you burp.
because there's prep I have to do here.
Oh no! Stop what you're doing. That's disgusting.
Oh no, lost a little bit of steam in the middle there.
If you are still listening to this, I am so sorry.
That wasn't bad. It wasn't as long as
To be
his, but his
fair,
is artificial.
that was fucking impressive, but also it was very impressive, but it was horrible.
There's more burp in there, by the way. I got trapped. Because I'm out of practice. This used to be my party trick.
That's a shit party trick.
It's a great party trick.
Oh, he's made spaghetti again.
Oh, I need to get this burp out of me. I'm so
No.
sorry. Before was a funny gag. This one now.
Turn your mic off at least.
The party trick. Gavin Stewart.
I don't want this anymore. I don't want
I can
this.
say words during my burps.
I don't want you to say anything. I don't want you to burp.
I got your name, Gavin Stewart.
Can we talk about how fucking dead that spaghetti looks?
It's just plain. Well, that's what plain spaghetti looks like, Gav.
No, it looks dead. There's too much pasta, not enough sauce.
It's because the sauce he did was fucking maple syrup.
No, he made the usual bolognese. Stop
Christ.
burping. Please stop burping.
I think that was it. I think that was the finale.
After this will be the finale to your life because I'm throwing you off the fucking balcony.
Will Ferrell's face there. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
that's fair.
Fair enough. Fair enough, actually.
This is what it's like to hang out with you.
How do you watch a film?
I'd sit here and I watch it. What are you talking about? What do you mean? How do I watch a film?
Like, how do you
Well, I
take
do
in-
handstands and recite the alphabet
How do you
backwards.
take in all of the visual stimuli?
With my eyes, my ears, my nose, and my mouth.
But I feel like when I'm watching a film, I get like laser focused on usually the actors' faces because I'm watching the film. But there's so much stuff going on around them.
For me, it's if it's the first time, fucking hell, he just flashed that woman.
Why did he get his cock and balls out there?
Yeah, he got his cock and balls out.
But why?
We were talking. I don't know.
Why did James Caan want to see his cock?
And we
Because
can-
James Caan wasn't like, Was it like, hey, don't do that? James Caan was sitting ready to look at his cock and balls and ass
We were talking about how we watch movies.
and missed it.
Yeah, if I'm watching a movie for the first time, then I'm focused on the actors for the most part. But after that, I'm looking at everything else around
Everything
him.
else around it.
So right now, I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at everything around him and taking that in because I've seen
Really?
this. Because I've seen it before.
Because you've seen it before.
So I know what the performance is. So now I'm looking at all the shit. So that's why I'm like noticing cookies and pasta and
Yeah.
New York. Can we talk about how shite Pop Tarts are? By the way,
Yes.
Pop Tarts are not good.
Pop-Tarts are, it's crazy. Unlike Oreos.
I think it's because the crust of a Pop Tart is
What is this Venetian fucking puzzle that you've given me and called them headphones and then sat me down and were like, oh, these are the better ones. I know why you've given me these because they're a fucking nightmare.
These are the ones I edit with.
Jesus Christ. When they're sitting on your head, they're fine, yeah, but when you have to one ear on, one ear off, right. Pop-Tarts are a mess. They're a menace. They're absolutely shite. The thing is, the problem with Pop-Tarts is they don't even taste like...
He was in Godzilla, the 1997 movie.
I'm going to...
He played the president.
Did he
No,
play
he
the
played.
president?
Sorry, he played the mayor. He played the mayor. Stop snorting. I don't trust you. He played the mayor of New York.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what were you saying?
I can't remember because we
Pop-Tarts.
got excited. I'm going to argue, I'm going to say here that if you're having a sandwich, a significant niceness of the sandwich is eating...
The bread.
Let's just say I've made a beef, tomato,
You're a vegan, so that'd be a shit sandwich for you.
whatever, but cheese... Who is he, the boss?
Yeah.
Why is he dressed so fucking... Oh, because it's Christmas. That's the gag. Sorry. I'm
No, he's just dressed like a.
No, he's dressed like that. The gag is that he's dressed like a fucking Christmassy nice uncle, but he's a shithead CEO, right?
Is that the gag, or is that just how he dresses?
No, that's the gag. It's Christmas.
Are you ever going to finish your Pop Tart bit? Stop burping.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to stop burping. The Pop does. So, right. If you're making a sandwich, beef and tomato, cheese, everything that goes in a sandwich, whatever, all the stuff you would like to put in a sandwich, you're in a good spot. I would say that a piece of that, the bread, often derided as not unnecessary, but is looked down upon.
I am fully in agreement with what you're going to say.
But it's a staple part of the sandwich. It brings the sandwich together.
Yep.
It offsets the saltiness, the umami, the sweetness of the cheese with a plainness
Yep.
that allows your mouth. And on top of all that, it also gives you like a leveling board, like a flat, soft leveling board for you to enjoy with your tongue and the mouth feels.
It is the primary delivery service of all the things you're wanting in it.
Exactly. And on top of it being the primary delivery service, which is why I think it gets like looked down upon, that kid's fucking tiny.
He's never walked apparently either.
Look
He
at the
doesn't know how
size of the
to-
clothes. They can't buy regular clothes.
He
because he's
doesn't. He
tiny.
also doesn't know how to walk.
That kid's
Who
tiny.
walks like that?
The bread, yeah, it's still a key, significant component of the sandwich. Now, the Pop-Tart, this is the problem with the Pop-Tart. Even a Nutella sandwich, if you decided to go home right now and make a Nutella sandwich, you were going to offset the bread that it's the Nutella, right? You're going to have like a good amount of Nutella. The plain bread would complement it.
Yes.
Whereas the Pop-Tart, you lose that. The premise is, oh, it's sugar on bread.
Sugar in water.
Sugar in water. But in practice, the bread that they've chosen is not bread. It's just more cake. It's just a fucking...
Yeah.
The whole thing is just cake.
It's also
Which I suppose is why kids like it. And I suppose arguably that's exactly what they're fucking selling it as. But
But the problem is
it feels like it's meant to be sugar on bread.
the icing part, yummy. The filling part, yummy. The crusty, bready part around it, dry, cardboardy
crap.
crap.
Is it bread?
No, it's not bread, but in the levels of your metaphor, I'm working it into as the bread.
That wasn't even meant to be a metaphor. I think I just got it wrong.
Mad that we're still talking about Pop-Tarts.
Oh, you wanted to know?
during a snowball
That
fight.
kid got fucking ruined.
Do you know, I remember when I was in primary school, kids would put rocks in the snowballs and
yeah,
throw them. I'm sure that's the thing every
was one
other
of
school
them.
did.
I was
But I
one of
remember I
them.
got hit in the face with a snowball with a rock
That's
in it.
rough. Did I ever tell you about my water balloon story?
How long is your water balloon story?
What's this gag? Sorry, I was thinking about this. I was watching Simpsons clips the other day.
Of course you
Where
were.
is that gag? What, like the somebody launching something and then it going from a way too far a distance and then hitting them in the back? Where's the original? What's the origins of that? Is it an action film?
Has to be an or a comedy film.
Have
Maybe
you
like
seen it? Have you seen the origins? I've never seen the origins.
could be like a Jackie Chan film or something, maybe.
Because the Simpsons pull it all the time.
I mean, literally Godzilla Cross Kong this year did it, where he like throws something really far, like
And then you watch the full trajectory.
and then he hits the monkey.
And it's always played for like a gag. It's always a gag.
yeah.
But
It's
like-
also played for look at how skillful they are.
I always like there. It's a gag. I feel
'Cause
like
I
it's
think-
always. You're right. It's a skill, but it always has to be because it's so silly. Now.
I think Jupiter Ascending, Channing Tatum's character, throws a thing really far and takes
It's
it.
happening again.
I don't know why Jupiter Ascending is the fucking movie. Are you in an up or a down? You down again?
No. It's just. I'm losing the ability to talk.
Oh, goody. That's just what I need for a movie commentary.
Whoa.
Is the beer all right for you? Do you want,
Yeah,
there's
the beer's
some
great.
There's water, there's Dr. Pepper,
No. I'm
Mango
good.
Pepsi.
No, none of the sugary stuff. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, the sugary stuff doesn't work for you. This kid's
Is there
hat.
something wrong with that kid?
There's lots wrong with
No,
one.
but I
his,
mean,
his
like,
dress
seriously.
sense. 2, his voice. 3.
That's one of those, like, you know, those children that have, like, they, you know, when they've got something wrong with them and there's like they're misgrown.
What do you mean by misgrown?
Oh, wait, I'm going to get a picture up and you're going to be like, oh, I get what you're talking about now. Oh,
Yes,
no.
please show me a picture in this audio only format.
Shut up. I gotta look at my phone. My mum's trying to ring me.
This is not the time to answer a
This
phone
is
call
not
from
the
your
time
mum.
to answer the phone.
I can't answer a phone call from mine.
Oh my god, this is impossible.
I have to say that Zoe Deschanel with blonde hair is it's like what's that thing where you look at something that's not real but it's trying to be real? Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Zoe Deschanel with blonde hair feels like Uncanny Valley, where it's just like it's not. My eyes won't accept it. It's not real.
Yeah, it's weird. It's because she's so utterly. It would be like seeing Will Ferrell with straight hair, though.
Yeah. Also, there's no chemistry between these two.
No, because they're so fucking. The age gap is
This
insane.
desperation for Hollywood to force in a love story into everything, this isn't the movie to do it. Where you've got a man who is a child. I'm gonna just take a photo of you.
It's because these won't stay on my fucking head while I'm trying to type. It's not because it's.
Wait, look at me again. Look at me again. At some point, audience, you will see this photo
Merry
online
Christmas.
of what Gary looks like right now. Wait, I've got an even better idea.
Wait, are they like young, old kids?
So you're going to hear this video form and audio form. We're recording an elf commentary right now, aren't we, Gary? How are you getting on with?
This isn't a choice. It's because they won't stay on my fucking head while I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to type. Look, so the only way they'll stay on my fucking head is front to back, and then I can still hear the film.
But yeah, you'll see this soon. You'll
This
also
is a
hear
nightmare.
this. You'll hear this,
This is a
while we're
fucking
recording the
nightmare.
episode as I make this video.
Right, kids with growth hormone deficiency. He looks like one of them kids.
I keep burping into the mic. I'm gonna have to fucking cut all of this.
Oh, I can't fucking.
What are you doing? What are you trying to do? What have you? Whoa, okay.
I've googled growth.
Whoa,
No,
Gary.
I'm not what I'm looking for.
Gary's going to be arrested
Oh,
by the
no.
police.
Oh crap!
Oh, God, now the headphones are down behind the couch.
I told you, I'm peeking. I'm hitting a high. I love that he's dressed him the same as him. It's fucking top tier.
It feels so wrong to see him dressed like that.
He looks like Mr. Business from the Lego Movie.
Where's Amy Sedaris?
There
Give
she
us
is.
Amy
She's coming.
Sedaris.
She's coming. Here she is. Francisco.
Francisco. There she is. Imagine we found out this wasn't actually ever Amy Sedaris.
Is it not? It is Amy Sedaris.
It is,
I know
but
it's
imagine
Amy
it turned out it
Sedaris.
wasn't. He's such a flirty perv.
He is, but it's because he's honest and earnest, right?
But it's weird that
away
if you
with it.
give these lines to a different character, they're just a creepy perv. You need to put your phone
No,
down.
it's because I need to find this alien thing.
The last time you looked up something, you could have been cancelled. So stop looking at odd things on your
I
phone.
can't find what I need to find. Anyway, he looks like a very specific look.
Francisco. Where have you been in America?
I've never been New York. I've done Orlando. I think mainly Orlando. Every time I go there, it's
Orlando?
Orlando.
Just on Orlando?
Do you know what I've seen the other day? That Disney World and Disneyland.
I saw this
Did you
too.
see this
I
as
saw
well?
this too, yeah.
Is
I was
it
going to tell you
legit?
this, but then I forgot to.
Is it legit? Do you think?
I
It
think.
feels legit.
Tell the audience at home what you saw.
Apparently, Disney World's called Disney World because it's in Orlando, so it's the state code of Orlando, right? ORL's worked into it, and then Disneyland is in LA, so it's why it's Disneyland. It's in there.
Maybe that's why they've not done other ones, because they can't think up of a word that works with the state name.
Disney Wooked for the UK version.
Disney woke. Disney woke. That's what they could do. Disney woke.
Yeah, that's what they're doing, and that's absolutely what
Put
they're
in
doing.
Oklahoma, because that's what Disney are now. They're woke.
Oklahoma.
We do not believe that they are woke. We do not stand by that that message. If you use the word woke as a negative, you yourself are an idiot.
Do you reckon James Caan's
Dead? Yes.
No, is he using his actual hands here?
Is he, better yet, is he using his actual hair?
Do you think that's his actual hands?
Yes. Do mailrooms exist anymore?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, good talk.
Oh, I've never been to an mail room. Who's this fella?
He looks like someone out of Men in Black. Remember when they go to
I was about to say,
they go
this
to the
whole
post
thing-
office in Men in Black 2? That
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of the people from Men in Black 2.
Surely, like the Empire State Building doesn't get this much mail that it needs this multi-person.
Yeah, I mean, if they've got offices on every floor and there's like 200 floors, and
But
there's
do you
like
think it's like you do a bunch of work in the morning? Surely they're not getting mail all day. Surely it just backs up and then. That's Kyle Gass.
yeah, I was waiting for you to see, and then Conan O'Brien's.
Yeah, that big fella.
I saw them earlier, so I was like, "Oh, Gary's gonna love it when they show up," because you're Jack Black in real life, and you love that when people say that you're Jack Black in real life.
It's true.
I've realized, by the way, that you're not Jack Black.
No.
You're John Candy. Because I've been watching a lot of John Candy movies recently, and you're John Candy.
I'll take that.
because John Candy's got like the level of hilarity and fun and like goofiness and silliness, but also like this sweet emotional earnestness.
Yeah.
And you can do that perfect balance. You're John
I
Candy.
do that. It's a real shame that Kyle Gass was like, oh, I can follow in Jack Black, my best friend's footsteps. Nah, nobody gave a fuck.
I think the problem is Kyle Gass just looks like
It's just like your old Uncle
he
Dad.
just looks like any other man, and God, sometimes there's just nothing to say about a scene, is there?
I know. I've been trying to think of something to just get it.
I've been sitting here watching
This is
it.
the scene where Elf gets drunk. Gag. What a LOL.
I'm like, oh, please, Gary, think of something. I've got fucking nothing to say about this.
Also, it's all fine and well that Buddy got this smashed at work because it's like he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
This is how drunk the man on the left was planning on getting today. Because they showed us how much
Yeah, and it
alcohol
was
he
just
put
like a
in
wee
his coffee.
tank, a wee, like, what do you call it, thing, tankardy thing? A hip flask.
He's 26 years old?
That man is not 26 years old.
No way.
I was so tempted to rewind it there, and I forgot we can't rewind. That man's clearly like...
This is also the gag is that they're baked, right? So I never understand. Like, you know, like, I feel like Hollywood doesn't get the difference between alcohol and
Drunk.
drugs. Like, there was
Oh, sorry, yeah. Drunk or stoned.
yeah.
Who does he sound like?
It's Peter Dinklage.
I know, but who does he? He doesn't sound like Peter Dinklage.
Yes, he does.
He
Do
doesn't.
you know why I know it's Peter Dinklage from just listening to it without seeing him on screen? Because it sounds like Peter Dinklage.
No, but he sounds like he's doing a voice of someone else. Those listening at home, tell me who I think Peter Dinklage sounds like.
He sounds like Peter Dinklage. I don't know what the fuck
Doesn't.
you're talking about.
Not Chuck. I love that all these men working in this mailroom have thought, do you know what? Yes, we want to watch this man
Yes.
dance.
Let's
Only
watch
two of these men are drunk. The rest are sober. Why do they want to cheer him on as he dances?
In fairness, if it was getting paid probably less than minimum wage, or watch this fucking grown man.
Then he has to listen to that.
How long was James Caan on the phone?
How long was he listening to that? I mean, like, that
Is
is
that
like,
whoop that ass?
no, whoop, there it is. I can't get behind this relationship.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is like Ron and Hermione and Harry Potter. I'm like, no. Or fucking Harry Potter and what's her name? Something Weasley. Can't get behind it.
Ginny and Harry.
I can't get behind that relationship, and I can't get behind Buddy and whatever Zoe Deschanel's character is. I like that we're going back to these though. This is a nice like.
I think the film sells this as Zoe Deschanel's moment of like, wow, look at him. I'm starting to learn. I really like this guy. So I just feel like any other human being would be like, oh, I'm fucking out.
Are you telling me that for you and Hannah's, when you went on your first ever date, if she took you on this date, you wouldn't fall in love with her?
Yeah, I think this would be red flags.
This would be like no marriage, no kids.
No, I'm good. I'm absolutely good. Fucking almost getting smashed by a fucking taxi? Yeah, very
No,
romantic.
but if you're buzzed off the world's best coffee, you're probably having a
True,
great
world's
time.
best coffee.
See, this is what I hate about Christmas movies in New York. Is again, this looks absolutely fucking magical and wonderful.
I was going to say that didn't look particularly good there. I was like...
No, but like these moments here
These
when you're
moments
like
are
running
nice.
around the streets and it looks beautiful and magical, and then you watch like the actual videos and it's just like, oh, you can't get to anywhere ever because
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
it's just a nightmare of people. Who thought drinking so much beer before recording a podcast was a good
It
idea?
was a bad decision.
Oh my god!
And like,
Why are they kissing?
love it.
Why are they kissing?
Because he's not dressed like a big fucking elf. So he's like...
But it's just not right.
Do you remember that... you remember...
When Tyrion Lannister showed up in
No, I was
Elf,
like, you remember Peter Dinklage recently has been like... The fact that Disney have not hired dwarf actors because it's like...
for the Snow White
It's
movie.
reductive for Snow White. However, I did Elf, and the gag was that I'm short.
I mean, you got. I'm not going to hold that against him because I'm sure for him at this time to get gigs and make
No,
money was
absolutely.
tough.
But
But
it's still just like...
I'm going to put Amy Sedaris.
Amy
I'm going to
Sedaris.
put the onus on Disney because they were like, they hired a bunch of.
Hey, but then Disney were fucking damned if they did, damned if they did.
No, but here's what they did: is they hired a bunch of. Like a diverse cast of characters to
Yeah.
play the dwarfs that weren't dwarfs. They were just going to be like people.
Yeah.
But then they realized, oh, if we take it dwarfs, then it looks like we're anti-dwarf. So then they just CGI'd over the people with the weird dwarf people. And now people who are little people are upset because like, then why don't you just cast us?
I mean, look, I get it. But that's what I'm saying. Damned if they did, damned if they didn't.
I think to summarize what we're learning from this is stop doing your live action fucking Disney movies.
I mean, yeah, we know that.
That Moana live action movie is going to be fucking horrendous.
What's the point of it?
The Mufasa movie that's a origin? Fuck it. Why? Who asked for it? No one wants it. Snow White? No one wants it.
That coat is not a good fit for Will Ferrell.
That coat's not a good fit for anyone.
That's a bad coat, right?
To be fair, I get where Peter Dinklage's character's coming from in this.
Oh, absolutely. The character, yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, him casting-wise, like...
Yeah, but you missed the gag where he walks out of the elevator and the shot is of the...
Yeah, but I mean, that's not on Peter Dinklage. That's on Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Where's Vale? I love how they went for two places you definitely know, and then the third place was like, where's Vale? I can see the Tyrion Lannister in him. This shot is always so awkward. Do you think Peter Dinklage did his own stunts?
No. Ooh.
I thought he was going to snap his neck.
What a great end to the film.
Amy Sedaris. Maybe the worst thing you could have said. How you getting on over there? Are you flying right now?
I'm feeling pretty fucking great. I do need a top up on my beer, please, Gav.
I can get that for you.
Oh,
You could finish that one first.
that was...
Get it in you. Fucking get it in you, son. Come on. Yeah, wuss.
Yeah, wuss. Oh, he left his little notebook. Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my notebook.
No, your notebook's useless. It's especially useless to James Caan in Elf.
I mean, yeah, because look at my notebook.
It's a blank page, you fucking
It's
idiot.
a blank page of nothing. Oh, I'm feeling a pee coming on. Do you think now is a good time to pee?
Yeah, go for it.
How long have we got left in the movie? Should I tell the audience so they?
Is James Caan ginger or has he got brown hair?
And he was
Quite
ginger.
reddy. It's quite a reddy brown.
Yeah, he was a redhead.
You better go piss because I need to piss
Oh
shortly.
God,
Sorry.
yeah, I should go pee. Actually, the movie's going to end soon,
Oh, look.
which is good for all of you at home.
Buddy the Elf watching the Etch a Sketch Rainey's thing.
I'm so scared to leave you with this.
This is great. I mean, like, it's the emotional, it's the rock bottom section of the film where Will Ferrell with his reasonable sized package is walking through New York. The magic, the whimsy, the wonder is gone. Here comes that tiny fucking kid again. I don't give a fuck. Whatever Gav was talking about, this kid is, one, dressed like a fucking idiot, and two, so little. Oh. He's gone. How did this kid get all the way up to the floor to fucking knock on Buddy anyway? Wow, here we go. He's finding his Christmas spirit. James Caan, the demon. Holy fuck, I think Gav's passing a kidney stone at this point. Jesus, this band's pissing a storm. Holy fuck. He should not have left me. I can't do this by myself. I'm so tripping tits. Yes.
Why are you sitting in silence?
I'm not sitting inside. I'm watching the scene. I'm letting it play out for its emotional beats.
How long have you been sitting?
No,
in
I
silence?
tried. I told the listeners at home that I'm tripping tits and I couldn't do it. So
Okay, I'm back.
this scene looks awful.
How does it look awful?
It just looks like a really bad green screen. Also, it's pretty difficult fucking vamping like single man monologue.
I did it badly, but I did
3
it.
seconds.
Yeah,
You
but
were
I
going for ages.
yeah, but I washed my hands, unlike you.
Yeah, I don't wash my hands. I just love the taste of piss. You like that?
No, I just realised that I gave you a beer. You've never opened it.
What did you give me?
Please don't open it on the couch. Please
You
don't
gave
open
me
it
like
on the couch.
5
Please
minutes
don't
ago.
open it on the couch. Please don't open it on the couch.
Oh,
No. Oh, I will tell you right now that if you want to continue living, you will be careful.
how much did you shake this beer, you motherfucker?
I didn't shake it. I don't know. That's the thing. I dumped them into the fridge today because of you. Do you know what? I always forget how quick this movie is. Like, does.
Oh, it's rapid stuff, but it's because a bunch of it's just Will Ferrell being a fucking idiot. It's like an hour's worth of Will Ferrell running around being a fuckwit, and then 20 minutes of like, oh fuck, we actually had a Christmas themed story. That
We need to do
up.
like story and like sentiment. Yeah, and then they tried to plug in this whole like, oh, the people don't believe in Christmas anymore thing.
Yeah, he's running around New York, decked in Christmas.
And
fucking
everyone's
shit.
having the most Christmas time of their life. They're like, oh wow, there's no Christmas. It's so foggy outside. You literally can't see across the road. Look at it.
Of than anyone I ever met.
Look outside.
It's very foggy. We need some Christmas spirit.
We should do a recreation of the movie Fog, but directed by John Carpenter.
You mean The Mist?
No, Fog, you idiot. The Mist is Frank Darabont.
Wait, what the fuck are we talking about? What are you talking about?
The 1980 like horror movie The Fog, where like the zombie ghosts come out of the fog, directed by John Carpenter.
I've seen The Mist.
The Mist came out in 2000s and was
Guess
directed by
what?
Frank Darabont, and it's aliens from a different like.
Frank Darabont. I thought it was Stephen King.
The book was Stephen King. The movie was Frank Darabont. Jesus,
Who
man!
the fuck is Frank Darabont? Is
The
she
director of the movie. He did
she's
season 1
in
of The Walking Dead. He also did
Noodles.
Green Mile.
Hey, look,
Shawshank.
there's Nyman from Jurassic Park.
That's not Nyman from Jurassic Park.
comedy.
What is she eating?
Noodles with a Pop-Tart, I think.
Is she actually?
I think it is. I think it's meant to be noodles with a Pop-Tart.
No, it's just noodles. I like how they've done the
Sasquatch.
Yeah. Don't take my bit from me. God, I was going to give a fun fact. She didn't eat a single noodle.
She didn't even sing a nude. Not one nude.
Oh, here comes this weird kid again.
Why is he dressed like a fucking idiot? That was also what I spoke about when you were away.
Also, he's found a fucking like bomb.
Missile.
Mad they did this post 9/11. I don't feel they earned this emotional.
They really haven't. They haven't earned fucking shit from the film.
I don't say this often, but this could have done with an extra 10, 15 minutes.
That's what I said though. It's because the film's so, and like much like I said off mic, the Jim Carrey's The Grinch is not a great film. It relies a lot on Jim Carrey's physical comedy, and this film relies a lot on Will Ferrell's physical comedy. But because we just grew up with it, we give it such a fucking hard pass.
I mean, yeah, we give too many movies a hard pass, probably.
Also, this is bullshit.
What?
Well, so I think you're great, Charlotte.
Is he wearing a Dragon Ball Z hat?
No, it's a Monsters University hat.
Of course it is.
Huh?
What are you talking about? The hat's orange and it's got a white symbol. That looks like Dragon Ball Z. And you said it's a fucking Monsters University, which is blue and white. What are you Where are you going? Where are you going?
Moving on too much. I was trying to hold it to the end of the
Oh, are you going for a pee? Oh, you're going to miss the end, though. That means I have to... Please wash your hands. Oh, God, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a ride, has it not? I'm a couple of cans deep. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. I know James Caan's having a good time. His hairline's not, though. I can hear him giggling in the bathroom. Oh, do you want more of these? Do you want more movie commentaries? If you do, tell us. Respond with a DM or a comment or something on one of our social medias. I won't plug them because I plugged them too much last time. And just let us know. Do you want more movie commentaries? Because we're thinking of doing more. Because we've had fun. Maybe less gummies and burping next time, though. Hey, you're really Santa Claus. That's how the kid says it. Hey, gabagool. Gabagool, you're Santa Claus. Want to go to get a meatball shop, you Santa Claus? I love how you just sat in your mic. That's
Will you shut the fuck up and let me get in?
Hey, gabagool, you're Santa Claus. Give me your best.
Anyway, what I was saying before.
Fuck off. Your mic isn't even next to you.
What I was saying before. What I was saying. So this sleigh runs on the Christmas spiritometer, right?
Something that they set up, I guess, in the beginning and then never talk about again.
You should run Christmas spirit. You believed in... Right. This kid doesn't... It's this annoying line of like, what is belief in spirit and faith? Mm-hmm. It's about believing, not seeing.
This plot...
If the whole world saw me, the whole thing would be lost. And yet, he's trying to get this kid like, look, do you believe in me? He's like, well, yeah, I believe in you because I can see you right now. And he's like, yeah, well...
There you go, that works.
That's what I need.
Who are these lot?
Yeah, what the fuck's this? It's the Four Horsemen of the Paparazzi, right? Oh, it's the
Okay.
Rangers.
I thought that was an Nazgul from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, why are they so like... Fuck the Central Power Rangers. John Favreau got told to move on at one point.
John Favreau watched the Fellowship of the Ring and thought, I'm going to do the Force Perspective and the Nazgul.
Oh.
Yeah, it is weird though, where like at the end, they're really trying to push the whole like, oh, believe in Santa.
Believe in Santa.
It's like, send an elf here to make people believe in Santa.
Yeah.
Like, have that be like a constant thing of the movie, rather than just, oh, hey, people don't believe in me and I crashed in the park.
I crashed in the park because people don't believe in Santa Claus anymore.
Also, that James Caan's now involved in this doesn't make sense.
I'm glad that ploy didn't work, though.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it didn't work, but at the same time, why doesn't it? Like, that's exactly who they're looking for.
But also, why is he there doing anything?
And then there's this where it's like the police have just got this... There's just this really weird beeline here where it's like the police don't want you to believe in Santa Claus or Christmas.
Yeah, it's a weird beeline they've really forced in at the end. Rabba wants guitar. Gabagool.
Gabagool, gabagool.
I'm a little...
And also,
I'm
naming
from New York.
these random kids... Great.
This is another thing I love for movies
Good
that
gag.
that I know people don't like, but I do, is when everyone's sitting watching TV.
Yeah, you don't get that anymore.
Yeah, like when everyone's in the pub or the cafe or at home and they're all watching the TV, like Independence Day when they're watching the TV and they're like, yay, we killed the aliens, or like just shit like that, where it's like everyone's sitting around watching
Watching the
TV.
telly.
I love that stuff.
And commit already.
Why is she telling Santa that?
So, again, this is my point, though. Santa Claus is just told her, like, look, you can't just give people what they want. It has to be a belief system. And this kid's going live on TV like, hey, look, don't believe. Here's fucking proof.
Here's hardcore
Here's hard
facts.
proof.
I love the way Zoe Deschanel looked there. Like her reaction was like she was stoned out of her. She'd had 7 edibles.
Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Oh, Zoe Deschanel believes.
She's gonna sing.
And she's found her Christmas spirit because she's a good singer.
Oh, again, the Rangers. You should have set them up sooner.
It's a really odd
Ending that feels very slapped together.
Well, it's like they needed a villain, and obviously it can't be James Caan. James Caan can be the
Yeah.
villain because he's the dad. But yeah, this like they needed an antagonist, so I guess the Central Park Rangers. But then it's also like Santa Claus being like, "Oh, the Central Park Rangers." Like he's had run-ins with them
Yeah.
previously. It's just
But
odd.
again, if you send Elf to Central Park to try and make people believe, and they show up and punt him out and say, "Hey, get out of here,"
yeah,
that sets them up, and that gives you like, "Oh,
it's
fuck, they
weird.
might
It's a
come around."
really odd ending.
It feels like an hour and 10 minutes of this movie is. Isn't this a fun idea? And then the last 20 minutes is, oh fuck, we need to do
We need something.
we need a plot to wrap this up. Again, I don't want to rag on this film. I do enjoy it. It's good fun.
I put them on the naughty list, and then they never forgave me. All of the Central Park Rangers.
Yes.
Dumb fucking decision.
Like when Santa sends him to York, he's like, but be careful when you go to Central Park. He's like, why? Just look out. Just
Is that
be
what he
careful.
says?
No, but I'm saying
He
that's
should say
That's
that.
what he should say. Like, set it up.
Yeah.
God, why are we not fucking making movies?
Why are we not making movies? Well, because I'd turn up on day one and be like, "Hey, Gav, I smashed a bunch of edibles."
We should make
These
it-
close-ups of what's his name, Edward Asner,
Yeah.
like because they set him on a green screen. They're like, "It looks terrible. Just crop it. Zoom in as much as you fucking can."
Why don't we should be directing Elf 2, don't you think?
Well, I said to Phil, audio boy,
When you're sleeping,
yeah, Jesus Christ, you stop singing.
you're awake.
No, it's good though. It's nice that I like that.
I'm
you know what? I'm being a downer, but I like the fact she joins in and she's got a bad for singing voice. It's cute,
I like
cute
when
detail.
I like when the New York kid joins in. And he says,
It's also the
Christopher Walken.
Ghostbusters 2 plot, right?
Isn't every movie in the end? Like when I watched Rashomon, I was like, "This is kind of like Ghostbusters too."
It's weird that
Why
that's
did I
the
go for
callback.
Rashomon?
It's weird that that's the callback they did where the fucking Jack in the Box comes up to
Yeah.
scare him from the beginning of the film.
Yeah, like why is that the callback? Did he just say I'm getting too old for this?
I'm getting too old for this job.
Boo!
With the closest
They should have
close-up.
got Danny Glover to
They
say
should have
it.
got Danny Glover in for Santa
Imagine they
Claus.
just cut to Danny Glover. It's like he's getting too old for
Oh
this.
fuck! The Christmas someter.
Oh, it's going to crash into the Twin Towers.
No, Gavin, you don't understand. A group of 30 or 40 people are singing Christmas carols, and that's enough Christmas spirit to fly the fucking.
And Amy Sedaris is still at work for some reason. But this is America. America thinks that a couple of them do it and the whole world's fine. I love Americans, and you know, your country's all right, but get over yourselves. Some of us exist outside of your country. Amy Sedaris again.
Amy Sedaris, baby. It's a shame she didn't have a bigger part in the film.
Well, when we direct Elf 2, she'll be a main
She'll be-
character.
She'll be the Zoe Deschanel. It's okay, guy. Like I said, it's a small borough of New York City.
Can we talk about how mad it is that they haven't done a sequel and how
You're
long,
not singing James Caan.
how long until they do a sequel? They're going to have to do a sequel.
Sorry, Gav. I know I can't keep going on about this, right?
Oh, here we go.
No,
He
because
looks
it's
fine. The kid is fine.
the kid's tiny. The kid's tiny. That's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say though is James Caan is like, I'm not singing the Christmas Carol song and nothing matters. And it's like you've met Santa Claus.
It is mad that he doesn't then get involved.
Like,
Do you know what's funny? Is for like an hour and 40, we barely paid attention to this movie. And now the last 20 minutes, we're locked in.
The worst cameraman in America's history, just like locked in on Charlotte on where the girl
Doesn't
won.
film Santa Claus.
It's like, look up. Don't take the camera off me, for fuck's sake, you moron.
I'm running to get a beer.
Patty manages. You can't leave now, dude. It's like 3 minutes left.
Bob Newhart's left.
Huh?
Bob Newhart is back.
It's literally the end of the film.
My fridge is right over here.
Never brought to mind. Yeah, see, they're together now at the end of the film. Is there a little baby elf? I swear there's a little...
Yes.
There is, isn't there?
Yes.
The book was elf.
Oh, it's the book of the movie. Ready? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for it.
Terrible art.
Oh, you talked over my can open. Why didn't they do a sequel? I'm glad they didn't, but why didn't they?
I mean, 28 years later is coming out, so it's not off the cards.
No, we're saving that for something else. You're not talking about that now. Especially at the end of the movie.
Yeah, look.
Wait, so do they move to the North Pole?
No, they're visiting. He just said that.
Oh,
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I got distracted
But
by...
then look, there's the baby.
Look, forced perspective. That's the one time Zooey Deschanel looked tall.
Look,
It's mad to think that they had sex.
Pappy wants to see you.
I don't like the idea of those two having sex.
Zooey Deschanel looks so uncomfortable. that final shot of the film.
And there's the end of the movie.
Zooey Deschanel looks so fucking uncomfortable.
We did it, everybody. We made it to the end
Who the fuck
of
is this?
Elf.
Colonel Sanders. Why is he the end of the movie?
We have 5 minutes to wrap up.
I don't understand why the Colonel Sanders Santa Claus
So everyone,
snowman
no,
comes
don't
back
you
in.
fucking... I hate streaming services that try to show you ads instead of letting the credits play.
Parson Brown.
Yes, everybody, that has been our meandering movie podcast commentary.
I'm so sorry. I've been useless.
No, I think I've had
We held
fun.
it together.
I've had fun. Have you had
I've
fun?
had a lot of fun.
What did you enjoy the movie?
I've enjoyed the version of the movie I watched.
What version of the movie did you watch? The edibles version?
Yeah, exactly.
Would you recommend the edibles version of Elf to people?
Probably not. I think there's infinitely better choices. If you're going to get smashed on edibles and watch a film, there's probably like a 20, 30 better films to watch.
I
Maybe
feel like,
even more than that. Maybe 100 better films.
I feel like we've set a bad precedent now for if we ever do a movie commentary again, you have to be in edibles.
No, we've said the best president. That's exactly what's happening.
But yes,
I like that this end credits, they're like, right.
you're not
here's
going to
the-
let me wrap up, aren't you?
No, listen. They're like, right, final credits of the film, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Zooey Deschanel's a big singer in the film. Yep. The big kind of first time they met each other, the love song, the singing Baby It's Cold Outside, Zooey Deschanel and Will Ferrell, yeah. Don't let Will Ferrell sing, though.
Oh yeah, who's singing with them? Who
I
is
think it's
that?
the, like, because that's Zooey Deschanel.
It's Amy Sedaris. She's just doing
That's
a really,
Amy Sedaris
she's
doing
doing a really
that
deep
male
voice.
impression. Right, wrap us up, dickhead.
Thank you. I'm going to wrap us up. This has been the bonus episode of the Meandering Movie Podcast for December.
Merry Christmas.
December, in which we did a movie commentary for Elf. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because you just hopefully sat through that. If you did sit through this and you made it to the end, oh, you X'd out of the fucking
It's
thing,
fine.
you dumb
it's
fuck.
the credits are still going.
I like watching the credits. If you made it this far, the code word that I want you to send to us is there is a rabbit in the basket, let it out. If you comment or DM me that, then I know you made it to the end.
Wait, why were you getting adverts? You paid £6 for the Now booster.
I don't know. We'll figure that out later.
The rabbit's in the basket, let it out. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so
Merry
much
Christmas.
for listening to this fucking
We hope you
nightmare.
have a wonderful holiday season. We hope you enjoy this little Christmas gift from Gary and I at Christmas. We'll be back in January with our 100th episode, which we are still in the works and planning, so we are not going to reveal yet what it is because it is not ready and we don't know what to fuck it. But yes, that is the end. Thank you so much for listening. We love you dearly. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next year.
Peach out. Music is live. Merry Christmas.
We're doing that nowhere near the mic.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers!
It's meandering movies. It's meandering movies. It's meandering movies. So won't you lend